everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tori Brame. Thank you so much for being here. I am a lupus warrior and I've been in remission for a number of years. Three and a half, four. It's been a while. Anyway, I just wanted to share some products with you that are actually lifesavers, and none of them are super expensive, but I will link all of them below. You can get all of them on Amazon. A lot of them you can probably find secondhand maybe, or like at Walmart or something like that. I don't care where you buy them, but they're things that actually really helped me with my lupus. So the first one is any kind of brace. So when you have really significant joint pain, whether it be on your knee or your wrist or even elbow, anything like that, a brace to stabilize it either while you sleep or maybe while you're doing a certain activity like trying to cook or something like that can make a world of difference because you are holding that joint still. I'll link a few brace options below, like I said, but that is one thing that I would absolutely swear by. In fact, even when I was a kid, sometimes if I was experiencing some joint pain, we would have like one of those reusable bandages where you can just like wrap something up really tight. I would actually do that on myself to stabilize it until it felt better. Number two, a jar opener. If you have lupus really bad like I did, I couldn't open my fingers or close them very well. And so anything that I had that I could grip and then move with my elbow was actually very helpful. I think I found one of these at Goodwill, but I'll link it on Amazon below, just because actually holding on to something and then that jerking motion of it actually getting released when you do open a jar can be the most excruciating thing you experience. So that's another one. I need to start checking these off because I have 10. It's a lot. And I'm going out of order because I can't be trusted with a list, honestly. The next one is a migraine cap, migraine relief cap. There's a lot of different brands you can do. I'll link a couple below just in case you want those ones, but find the one that works best for you. And it's actually something that you can put in the freezer, and it's like a really malleable gel. So even when it's been in the freezer for like a week, it's not going to be stiff. But you actually pull it on over your head and it just makes your entire head cold, and it can be really, really helpful if you suffer from migraines. The next one, these I absolutely swear by. They got me through during the time I was bedridden. I had bought so many of these that I actually had them like everywhere in the house. They are reusable heat and cold packs. Again, each brand calls them something different, so I'll link some options below. But it was basically this pack where it had a little like metal thing inside that you could click and it would heat up. And then you would just boil them for them, kids watching cartoons. You would just boil them for them to go back to normal, and then you could also put them in the fridge or the freezer and have them frozen as well. But those were just so comforting. I would have them on different places of my body. I could never stay warm when I had lupus. So those things, even like having a joint that was really, really sore, I could put that coldness on it, or if I felt like it needed heat, like maybe it was like a muscle that was really sore or something like that, I could just click those and then have them. So actually every night before we would go to bed, my husband at the time, he would boil all of them so that I had like 18 the next day just to have next to my bed ready to go, and then I could click them as needed. What's up, kid?
Mom.
What?
Chasing it down when we can go to the pool.
You want to go to the pool?
Yeah.
It's actually cold out. Is that Chase? It's Chase. Paw Patrol. So, oh! Go, you nasty little boy.
I want to go to the pool.
Well, we can't today because it's cold, but we actually have a concert later that we're going to go to. That's at 3. That's in 2 hours. I tell you what, I love being that kid's mom. It is so much fun, and he is so much fun. Anyway, heat pads, great. They were amazing. Another thing that's along the same line is actually a heating pad. I did not experience this until my boyfriend got one for me last year, and I sleep with it every night. Like, it is a lifesaver. And I have issues with my circulation. A lot of it is because of lupus. A lot of it is because of lupus anemia that I've had. And so my feet, like if my refrigerator ever goes out, I can just put my feet against it and it will cool literally everything in there. Like that is my biggest complaint. If my hands are warm and my feet are cold, I will put my warm hands on my feet and they will make my hands cold. And my boyfriend's hands cold and literally everything that they touch. Like They are a self-generating coldness machine. And so having something that is electric on top of them, warming them up, is pretty much the only thing that can cut it. So an electric heating pad, again, I'll link it below if you guys are interested in purchasing one. They're actually usually pretty cheap, and sometimes you can find them secondhand if you're into that. Personally, I think that's kind of gross, but you know, to each their own. Another thing that was so helpful for me was Badger Balm. This I would put all over my joints that were hurting, and I could actually feel a difference. Another one that people swear by is Tiger Balm. I've never actually used that one, but I've heard amazing things. I'll link both of them. Another thing is slippers. Make the investment, buy yourself some slippers. If you have any plantar pain, and especially if you have like hardwood floors or anything where it's already really tough, if you get yourself some maybe memory foam or some thick slippers, what's up?
Mom.
It'll really help you when you're walking around, because
Mom,
it's just
no.
another softness for your joints.
Mom, I don't want to try the pirate.
You don't want to try the pirate one?
I want to try Bluey.
Okay, well you just gotta click down on it until you get to Bluey and then press OK. Slippers, 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 another good one. Okay, where was I? Slippers, slippers. Okay, another one is actually an essential oil. I'm not big into essential oils. I'm medium into essential oils. Like, I really do think there are some that work really well. There are some that work really well for a lot of people. And then there are some that they're lying. Some of the claims that they make, I think they're lying, personally. But either way, this one really, really helped with me. It is a Young Living one, so, you know, if you're allergic to that, I'm sure other brands have different ones that are pretty much the same, or they have the same combination, or you can probably make it yourself with different essential oils. Either way, it's called PANAWAY. This is one that actually helped me. And I don't know if it helped me psychologically forget about the pain or if it actually decreased my pain. Either way, it is one that I actually used a whole bottle of, which is like unheard of for me, and bought another one, which is also unheard of for me. But PANAWAY by Young Living was another really, really good one when I was in a lot of pain. The last two are for your sleep. So one of the things when I had lupus really bad was I could hear a pin drop. It was painful how much I could hear. And so one thing that really helped me was wax earplugs. I'm talking about like the wax ones that you kind of have to warm up with your hands and then mold into the shape of your ear. That was like the only way I could sleep. Like, it was absolutely amazing to have those, and I would have a white noise fan on loud at the same time. So wax earplugs were a huge lifesaver to me. And then the last one, this one is gonna sound super weird, especially if you're not pregnant, but having a pregnancy pillow is just such a game changer, because you can fold it. It's usually like a really long like tube of a pillow that you can fold in between your legs. You can favor a certain joint that is hurting, anything like that, and it's really big. And another thing that you can do with it is you can fold it in such a way that you can put your shoulder inside it to not put as much pressure on it, because so much of the pressure is on the pillow, and then that contact with the bed is not as intense as it would be without that. So pregnancy pillow, so good if you have joint pain all over. So those were 10 things that absolutely helped me when I had lupus that was really, really bad. I hope they help you too. Again, all of them are linked below. You can check them out. And a lot of them, just like ask for them for Christmas or whatever. Like, you don't have to buy them. Make somebody else buy them. So I really hope that helps you guys, and I cannot wait to see you next time. See ya.